Welcome back, my name is Carrie, and today I've got some big important news in the prefab home industry. In my continued search to find every single option available, I came across yet another new builder for people to check out, and the best part is they've been building since 1987. Some of the resident mathematicians in the audience are wondering how a company that's been building since 1987 could possibly be considered a new option, and yeah, I'll get into that. Trust me when I tell you there is a lot to talk about here, so let's just get right into it. I recently came across a company located in Linden, Washington that's expanded their offering to include modular homes backed by nearly 40 years of experience. The company I'm talking about is called West Coast Homes, and they've got a line of tiny homes, park models, custom homes, and now modular homes that I think people will be excited about. One of the hottest topics I see in the comments, besides how red my face gets when it's warm, is whether or not prefab homes are actually being built and available. Granted, there are some companies with long wait lists and others that currently aren't much more than an idea, but there are plenty of companies out there building right now, and it just so happens that West Coast Homes is one of them. A bit of backstory on West Coast Homes. From what I understand, they're a division of Faber Construction that was created back in 2011. Honestly, I don't know much about Faber Construction other than they've been building custom homes since 1987, and West Coast Homes was a way they could combine design expertise and construction management to thoughtfully build homes, big, tiny, or in between. Believe it or not, it wasn't until 2015 that West Coast Homes got into building indoors, and it wasn't even something they planned to do. At the time, they were working on the development of a lakefront park model resort for their parent company, and there were issues with communication between the property owner and another company that had been hired to supply the park models. Sounds like somebody dropped the ball. Long story short, they were asked to get involved in the construction of park models, yada yada yada. Now they've built over 50. There aren't too many companies out there that I know of offering to build custom homes on site as well as homes in a factory, so this is a unique situation that you just don't see every day. I looked at a bunch of their builds and I'm not exactly sure what to call their design style, but I will say this. It's working well. Before I get into a few other models, I think it's always a worthwhile exercise to have a quick look at what's actually involved in getting one. At West Coast Homes, they've broken their process down into 5 steps. Step 1 is initial meeting. Step 2 is collaboration. Step 3 is estimating. Important step to find out how far you'll be going into your wallet. Step 4 is proposal meeting, and finally, if you're happy with how everything has gone up till this point, step 5 is contract. This step says once you're happy with the proposal details, we both sign the proposal/contract. After these 5 planning steps are complete, we execute on building your new home. As I mentioned, West Coast Homes builds multiple types of homes, and I'm going to have a look at a few of their builds to get a sense of their style, and then I'm going to look at their new modular. The first of their builds that caught my attention is called the Salish Park Model. The Salish Park Model is described as bright and airy thanks to many windows in the living room, providing great panoramic views. It features 10-foot ceilings in the living room, an L-shaped kitchen, and a movable island table combo. An open loft is nestled above the unit's bedroom and bathroom and furthers the unit's airy feel. The first thing I noticed about the Salish Park Model is the look. I think it looks quite large. The length is 32 feet 4 inches, and it has a total footprint of 400 square feet. I don't know if it's the camera angle, but to me, it looks bigger than that. I like the look of this exterior. I think it's a combo of the wood accent with the blue, the overhangs and the windows. I think the combination of all 3 is working very well. The front end of the home has windows on all 3 sides, and we got to check out the result on both the interior and exterior of the Salish. On a home this size with this many windows, furniture placement can be challenging, but they've done it in a way that allows for options that make sense. Check this out. On one wall, they have a space between the windows for an entertainment center, and look how nice it fits. Windows on every side, including above, so they didn't sacrifice natural light just to have a place for the TV. On top of that, the 10-foot ceilings really makes a big difference on how spacious this thing looks inside. It's unexpected, really. As far as the floor plan goes, the way they have this home set up, the entrance is on the side of the home in line with the kitchen. Notice the entry nook. It's noted that this would be a perfect spot to add a bench or a shelf with coat hooks below. You gotta have somewhere for your stuff when you get inside. Straight ahead, they've got the corner kitchen with the optional movable island that can double as the table. The kitchen is open to the living room, but heading the other direction, they make considerations for something that people require in a smaller space: storage. Across from the bedroom door, under the stairs, they've got storage. People need a spot to put their things, simple as that. At the end of the home, they've got the bedroom and bathroom. The bathroom has a sink, toilet, and shower, while the bedroom has space for a queen bed, and look at that, more storage. For those looking for extra sleeping space, they've got it in the form of a loft up above. Pretty nice, really, but let's see what else they got going on here. Another model available from West Coast Homes that I think looks sweet is a modern tiny known as the Glacier Park model. The Glacier has a footprint of 400 square feet, but it has a completely different look than the Salish. It's described as their most modern tiny with a single slope roof and expansive glass openings. This model belongs on any property with a view. The 12-foot ceilings with transom windows provide a seamless transition from inside to outdoors. It's also noted that the Glacier has sleeping for up to 8 people. We'll see. The way they have this plan set up, the main entrance is on the end of the home into the living room. Looks familiar, right? But just wait. The main bedroom and bathroom are both at the back of the home, similar to the Salish, but the biggest difference is the loft. The loft is split into 2 separate spaces, and the plan shows a queen bed on each side. Assuming 2 people per queen bed, you got 2 in the main bedroom, 4 in the loft, and I guess the other 2 are looking at a pull-out couch in the living room for a total of 8. Checks out. Now that we've got a bit of background information and a basic understanding of their style, I think it's about time we check out what they've got going on with their new modular, the Kalshan. Which reminds me to call my friend Shannon. She's one of the top hot dog chefs in the nation. Need to know what's going on in the hot dog world. The Kalshan is an 878 square foot, 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom home for those after a bit more space. The description says, although small, this home packs in all the essentials. A spacious bathroom complete with a laundry nook, a mudroom, a beautiful U-shaped kitchen, and large windows throughout. It's then noted that this would be a great option for first-time home buyers or could be used as an ADU. Their modular line is built in the same location as their tiny homes, and the Kalshan ships in 2 pieces that are then put together on site. In the name of affordability, they didn't go over the top with the first Kalshan exterior, but it still looks good. The roof gives it a modern look. It has ample windows and multiple entrances. The main entrance is on the side of the home into a landing that has a nook for a bench and an entry closet for a jacket or whatever else you want to hang up. There are a lot of models out there that just completely ignore having a closet by the entrance, but that is not the case with West Coast Homes. I'm guessing that's just really not an option in the Pacific Northwest. From what I understand, they get a bit of rain. The home is split into 2 distinct sections, one half the living space and the other the bedrooms. The living section goes living room, kitchen, entry, and finally the bathroom at the back. I know people will ask, so yes, there is a spot for laundry. It's located in the bathroom. The bedroom half of the home has the most desirable bedroom at the front, the smallest in the middle, and the third is at the back. It's a cool plan, and I'm excited to see what else they come out with in their modular line. Before I wrap this up, I am going to get into their prices. Keep in mind, prices can and usually do change, but will be accurate at the time of posting this video. The Salish has a base price of $173,000. The Glacier has a base price of $175,000, and the Kalshan modular has a base price of $210,000. The prices don't include site prep, shipping, or taxes because each site has its own requirements and will be a different distance from their factory. Makes sense. West Coast Homes is expanding their offering to include modulars. There seems to be a ton of interest in homes on or near the West Coast, so I will be following along with what they're up to and posting updates right here on my YouTube channel. That's all I've got for today. If you like prefab home videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I've got new ones coming out every single week. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.